Girlfriend, stop hanging out with me early, because she wants to go home to take a poop. Confront her about it one day, telling her it's okay to use my bathroom to poop. She says she's too embarrassed about the possibility of stinking up my apartment. Tell her just flush the minute poops hits the bowl, and there will be pretty much no smell. That the only reason bathrooms stink up is because people leave their poop in the bowl, while they sit there or get up to wipe. This is a huge revelation to her. She tries it out, and is amazed. Apparently I am the poop savior now. Women are silly.
I'm sorry to inform you about this, Anon, but your so-called girlfriend is actually a man. Everyone should know that girls don't poop.
Be me in high school. Pretty good looking, but socially awkward, so no bitches. One day chatting with some Asian girls, somehow the topic of chopsticks comes up. Want to make a joke about being too white to use chopsticks. Say something like, "Nah, I can't use those, see how white I am? Arms are actually pretty tan." So I pull my shirt up, because my chest is more pale. They all immediately stop laughing and stare at my chest. I realize they're starting at my abs. Pull my shirt down. Anon, show us how white you are again. Suddenly have bitches. That's all they fucking wanted? I spent so long trying to improve my personality, but all I had to do was take off my shirt.
And then everyone clapped.
Be me. 23-year-old man. I have a bachelor's degree. I can't get a job despite applying to anything I can find. Could only get jobs working at FedEx, Cheesecake Factory, and Sparrow. Still living with my parents. Parents keep asking me when I'll get a job. Dad thinks I need to attend graduate school and get a master's degree. I'd still be jobless with a master's degree, and $100,000 in student loan debt. They think I'm not trying hard enough. Reality is I don't know what to do anymore. Feel jaded. Waste my days jacking off and watching TV. At least I didn't have to take out any loans. At this point I'm genuinely considering a trade school. Maybe become a mechanic. What the hell is the point in any of this? At this point I just want to give up and reject society and become a fucking bum. Everything feels like a joke to me now and I hate it.
Anon probably has a degree in liberal arts.
Be 27. Virgin. Girl I went to uni with a few years ago calls me, "Hey Anon, I'm really sorry to do this but I had a baby, and I think it's yours." A bitch, that's fucking impossible, we never had sex. What the fuck are you talking about, are you serious? Start arguing. Get a DNA test just to shut her the hell up. It's positive. What the frick, am I losing my goddamn mind?
She found the cum sock, Anon. Run for your life.
Be me. Friend from high school invites me to a road trip with his wife and her friend. Ask him about her friend and if he has a picture of her. He says not to worry about it, and that she's ugly. Think he's just saying that because he's married and doesn't want to call her attractive. Start fantasizing and being anxious the night before the trip, about how I might lose my virginity to this woman, especially since alcohol will be involved. MFW, all they brought was cans of Coors Light, and the girl was ugly. Friend from high school. Friend is married, you're a virgin. Invited you on road trip with one other girl. Fantasize about having sex because a girl will be drunk. Upset that the girl is ugly. Anon, I don't know how to tell you this.
Tell him what? That he is a pathetic loser? Yeah, sounds about right.
Me. Remote worker. Have not worked even a minute for the past 6 weeks. Been making up things to keep my manager off me. Out of believable things to tell her. Have to show her progress and deliverables tomorrow. Have nothing to show for the last 6 weeks, and don't have any excuses. I think she might finally figure out I've been watching Netflix and haven't done anything. What do I do?
Well, I don't know what you expected to happen. You watched Netflix for 6 weeks. Now it's time to pay the price.
1920. Be Californian. Get duped into buying Australian eucalyptus trees. Plant thousands of acres. Australians forget to mention it takes at least 100 years for the trees to mature. Thousands of investors go broke. 2017. 100 years later, eucalyptus trees have spread everywhere and have finally matured. Australians also forgot to mention the trees produce a highly flammable toxic oil that builds up in the tree. California burns down.
Holy shit, even the trees from this god-forsaken country are deadly.
Start watching a new show with my roommates. Was suspicious of the concept at first, but damn, it's actually got an interesting premise and gorgeous art, well written and everything. Second episode in, already invested, when in the middle of a scene two of my roommates burst out laughing and the third one yells. See? Fucking told you. He hits pause. New character that was just introduced looks exactly freaking like me. Down to the goddamn haircut. Show remains paused, until they're done laughing about how the fuck does that even happen. Never been more fucking baffled by something in my life, but try to act normal, despite of seeing my own goddamn face on an animated screen. Continue watching with them and do my best to just seem nonchalant about it. Internally get mildly obsessed with this little guy. Never read fanfiction in my life, but look some up purely out of curiosity and satisfy some weird craving I've never had before. Holy shit, there's so much corn. Some of it incredibly sweet and gentle, some deeply effed up. Apparently doing both in the same story is a whole genre of fanfiction. Here's women out there who would yearn to deeply brutalize, comfort, or do both to this sad mad scientist cripple shrimp guy. Who fucking looks exactly like me. Become invested in self-insert fics. There's girls writing themselves into the world of the show for no other reason than to screw this sad little man. Who looks like me. MFW, it truly, deeply, viscerally, sinks in for me, that the true reason I can't get laid is because of my personality.
Alright Anon. Here's an easy tutorial on how to get infinite pussy and infinite money. Step 1. Cosplay the character and post pictures on the forums where they thirst over him. Step 2. Make an OnlyFans. Step 3. Profit.
6-person household. Parents, if you bring something into the house, then expect to have to share it with everybody. This applies to snacks, treats, and other stuff like that. Mom buys ice cream bars, again. 6-person household. Naturally, shit keeps eating up quickly, as expected. Every single time without fail mom complains about us eating up everything in the house. I said it was supposed to last a whole week or something. You chose to have 4 children. You chose to buy snacks for a big household. We go through 2 later soda bottles in less than 2 days, if not sooner on a regular basis. What the hell did you think was going to happen? I swear parents love finding excuses to bitch and moan. Buy more packs or a family-sized pack if you want things to last longer.
I think your mom just doesn't want her 4 children to end up being fat fucks.
Worked at Goodwill. Had a 30-year-old Down syndrome co-worker named Steven. In December we had a Santa impersonator come in the store for photo ops for kids whose families couldn't afford them to get a free picture with Santa. I was on the task of setting up the display for it. Steven insisted he help, so I let him. He was super excited for Santa to come to the store. Steven talked about it every day. Then Santa finally came. Steven talked to him the whole day and not once did the guy ever come off as annoyed or bothered by Steven. Ended up giving him his gloves so Steven could have something of Santa's. Took a picture with Steven and our store manager hung it up on the wall. I've never seen anyone so happy. He wore those gloves every day, didn't matter what anyone said. Kind of makes me jealous as I realize just how empty I am inside. I would give anything to feel that spark I felt as a kid again.
I just want to be a kid again, not one worry in my mind, just pure fun and excitement.
Be me. Manual labor fag on a cargo ship in the Atlantic. We make a detour to check out a shipwreck on an island. Inside its cargo hold we find thousands of female dwarves. What? Romantic British co-worker gets too close. One of them jumps on his face and clamps her pussy on his mouth. OK.png. Takes 4 of us and a fucking crowbar to prise her off. Get the fuck out of there. Back on the ship, set sail again. Having lunch with co-workers. British fag starts to have a seizure. Fricking baby bursts out of his chest and runs off. Spent 3 hours cleaning up the blood and crumpets. Few days later a fully grown dwarf is running around graping people. It's my shift to go and hunt the grape dwarf. Carry a flamethrower into a ventilation shaft. Turn my motion tracker on. It starts beeping. I don't get paid enough for this shit.